Good evening, boys and girls. Welcome to math time, one of my favorite times of the night. And I'm excited to do math with you. Yesterday, we were counting objects and finding groups of 10 and looking to see how many we had left over. Today, we are going to build on that just a little bit with looking specifically at the numbers 11 and 12. So let me show you today's target and success criteria, and then we'll get started. So the learning target, remember, the learning target is the goal for what you are supposed to learn today. The target is that you will count and write the numbers 11 and 12. And we will know that you've been successful at that if you can count one object for each number to 12, and if you can count the numbers 11 and 12. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Just one second here. All right, so I want to pretend that I'm going to have some people over for dinner. Now, these days we are all not having a lot of people over for dinner, but let's just pretend we get to have a dinner party and we get to have people over for dinner. Now, I know to you, you see this and you're probably thinking, Miss Mackenzie, that's a 10 frame, because you're smart, and so you would be right. But we are going to pretend that instead of this being a 10 frame, let's pretend that this is my dinner table. Can we do that? And each one of these spots is a place where one of my guests can sit to eat. So I need one of you to count out loud for me while I put some pretend plates at my table. Now, my pretend plates are really just math cubes, but we can pretend that these are plates. So who would like to count out loud while I put my plates at the table? All right, here we go. Great job. Thank you so much. I am going to have 6 friends over for dinner. I set my table with 6 plates. Now, I want to do that again. If this was my family, that wouldn't even be any guests. My family has 6 people at the table for dinner every night. Maybe some of yours do too. All right, I have a different number now. I need to set my table for a different number of guests. Who wants to count for me this time? Here we go. Perfect. Thank you so much. I'm having 9 people over for dinner. So I set my table with 9 plates. Now, I want to try this another time. This time I'm going to count as I put the counters on. Here are my plates. 1, 2, count with me at home. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Uh-oh, I have one more guest. I need to put one more plate out, but my table is full. What's the next number that comes after 10? Show me. Well, you can't show me on your fingers. Who wants to tell me what is the next number that comes after 10? That's right, it's 11. You can't show me 11 on your fingers, just like I cannot put 11 people at this table. Could I squish this person in? No, I cannot. There are only 10 seats at this table. What should I do? Who has an idea? If I have 10 seats at my table, but I have 11 guests, how could I solve this problem? Does somebody have an idea of what I could do? Well, I need to add another table. Really, it's just another 10 frame, right? I'm going to use 2 10 frames. But we are pretending that these are tables. So my other guests can come and have a place to sit at my table. Now I have 11. If I have a number bigger than 10, I need to add another 10 frame. 11 is one whole group of 10 and then one extra. I'm going to look at a page in my book. You can still keep your book closed. You don't need to open your book yet, but I want to show you this page in my book. Here are some strawberries. Let's pretend that we are going to a fruit farm to pick strawberries. Have any of you ever picked strawberries before? Well, I'm going to place one cube on top of each strawberry while we pretend to pick that strawberry. Can you count out loud with me while I do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11 strawberries picked. Now I want to slide those to my 10 frame. Do you think that all 11 of my cubes will fit on one 10 frame? Tell me yes or no. Do you think all of my cubes will fit on one 10 frame? Yes or no? If you said no, you were correct. I have 11 strawberries. That's too many. Watch me slide these down to the 10 frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That 10 frame is full. I have one strawberry left. 11. That one needs to start on a new 10 frame, and this one's actually a 5 frame. Okay, you open your books for me now, please, to page 386. And I'm just going to move this real quick to try to make it a little bit closer. There we go. Now it's just a little bigger. Okay, so what we need to do is count the fruit, say the number, circle a group of 10, and write the number. Let's do it together. Remember, our goal today was that you would be able to count the number to the number 11 and 12, and also that you would be able to write the numbers 11 and 12. Let's count these fruit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're going to circle a group of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's my group of 10. There's one extra. When we write the number 11, we're putting two ones side by side. Remember when we would write the number 10? I taught you how to write 10, and we remember that 10 had a 1 and a 0 side by side. They have to stay together because they're one number. Well, 11 has two numbers that have to stay together, a 1 and a 1. Now write your own, straight line down, and now you're done. That is how you make a 1. 11. All right, here we have 12. It's already written, but let's count them and circle our group of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The number 12 is made from a group of 10 and two extras. Now let's write that number. It has a 1 and a 2 side by side to make the number 12. Let's write it again. Straight line down, and now you're done. That is how you make a 1. Make half a heart and give it a shoe. That is how you make a 2. All right, we have to do the same thing down below with the bananas. Let's count them, circle our group of 10, and write the number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12. So I'm circling my group of 10 first and looking at what's left behind. I have 12. How do we write a 12? We need a 1 and a 2. That's how we make a 12. Make sure they stay together, no space in between them. Let's count the watermelon. Count them, circle a group of 10, write the number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And after 10 comes 11. Make a 1 and a 1. That's how you make 11. Good work. This is the same type of thing. We're going to count the math cubes, circle 10, and write the number. When I count them, sometimes it helps me if I put a dot on it so I can see which ones I've counted, or if I cross it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That helps me know what I've counted. I'm going to circle that. And after 10 comes 11. 11 is a 1 and a 1. All right, let's count these. I think they're mangoes. Let's count the mangoes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Good job. A 1 and a 1 makes 11. Remember, 11 has a group of 10 and 1 left over. Both of these have a group of 10 circled and 1 left over. Let's count those pineapples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, keep counting. After 10 comes 11, 12. So I know that 12 is written with a 1 and then a 2. Side by side, they stick together. 12 is a group of 10 and 2 left over. Now let's count the lemons. When they're shaped in a circle, this is more of an oval, it's really extra helpful to cross them out while you count them because it's easy to lose track of where you started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to circle up that group and then keep counting. 11, 12. There are 12 total. A group of 10 and 2 more. We write a 12 by having a 1 and then a 2. Okay, turn this over. This, to me, looks like a grocery store. The produce section. The produce section is where you pick up the fruits and the vegetables from the grocery store. So we are going to pretend that in our shopping cart we have, let's see, how many oranges? Let's just pretend that in our shopping cart we have 12 oranges. So I'm going to use an orange marker. You can just use your pencil if you want, or you can quickly grab an orange crayon or something if you'd like to draw 12 oranges in my cart. Okay, do this along with me. While I count out loud, I want you to count out loud also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So many oranges. Now we have to write the number 12 next to the orange. How do we write a 12? We make a 1 and a 2. Here we go, 12. Make a 1 and then a 2. That is how we write the number 12. Now, up here, we are going to pretend that we have 11 apples. I'm going to use red to make my apples. You don't have to use red, but if you have a red, you can. Let's make 11 apples. While I count out loud, you count out loud too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There are 11 apples at the store. Now we have to write the number 11. Do you remember how to write 11? A 1 and a 1. 11 looks like 1 and a 1. There we go. 11 apples. Okay, take a look at the practice page. I'm going to give you a moment to do some of this by yourself, but first let's take a look at it. I want you to circle the group of 10. Let's do this top part together. Circle the group of 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 11, and write the number 11. So you're circling the group of 10, counting the objects, writing the number. 3 things. Circle the group of 10, count the objects, write the number. Let's do this one together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Circle the group of 10. Keep counting. 11, 12. Write the number. A 1 and then a 2. Okay, you're going to do the same thing on this yellow and the red, but first turn your page over. You're going to do the same thing with the bananas and blackberries, but take a look at the tree. I want you to draw 12 cherries on the tree. I'm just going to make my cherries be circles because circles are a quick and easy shape to draw. So let's make 12 cherries on the tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we need to write the number 12 over here. 1 and then a 2. Now, before you get started on your own, let's review what the success criteria was from the day. I was hoping that you would be able to count one object for each number all the way to 12. Can you do that? Can you count one object for each number all the way to 12? Show me with your thumb. Can you count one object all the way to 12? Yes? It's a little tricky, or no, it's still real hard, Mrs. McKenzie. Okay, and then can you write the number 11 and 12? Show me with your thumb. How are you doing with writing 11 and 12? This means I can write 11 and 12, no problem. This means I like it when you help me, that's better. This means, oh my goodness, it's so hard to write 11 and 12. Show me where you're at. All right, great job. We are not quite done with math yet because I want you to finish the practice page. So you are going to work. Oops, it's all blurry. You can't see me. Let me see if I can fix that for you. That's a little better. You are going to work starting at the yellow cubes. I guess I can show you here. And then you're going to work through the strawberries, bananas, and blackberries. And then I'd like you to hold your paper up to show me. All right, I'm really proud of the way you work. You are such hard workers and you're learning so much. And go ahead and get started on your practice.